Hello friends, this is Angela and this is Discover RPG. I'm working on a little bit of map making today. Continuing some map making. Working in Inkarnate. And today I'm working on Cinderhaven. And we're going to be tooling around a bit in the program. I hope the audio is okay. It might be a little on the loud side. You tell me if that music's okay. Because I do want the music audible for you. I can also turn up my microphone. Like that. Anyway. So yeah, we're going to be working in Cinderhaven. Just doing a little bit of wrapping up here. Adding some places. Moving in and grabbing a couple of hope you all are doing well today. And I hope I sound okay. I have no idea. But got a new thing on the side here. You can see all of our sponsors for stream, which I will put in our chat. Please check out all the stuff I put in chat. So I sound like Angela. Oh, thank you. I meant more like am I clipping, but I assume not. But oh, that's not it. There we go. And then I need to change transition speed. I'm gonna go 15,000. Gonna let these stay on screen a little longer. But please, please, please check out our sponsors. And I wanted to say, since we're streaming tonight on a Monday, tomorrow night is Shenanigans. I feel like that makes a lot more sense for me to do this on Monday nights. One, it gets me a little bit more into the headspace to actually do this, but also I can talk about the show. This is not for Shenanigans. But if you go to our Patreon, if you haven't supported us on Patreon yet, at Nerdsmith or at patreon.com/nerdsmith, please check us out because I'm going to start putting these maps in HD on Patreon. Every little bit is so wonderful. If you can afford it, please. I know people. I know times are tough right now, but if you decide you have the extra coin, we are going to be putting up a lot of maps coming up soon. Well, this map in particular is going to go up relatively soon, and I am excited to do so. But yeah, this is the map of Cinderhaven that I'm working on. Oh, I also just found out something really interesting. This is, let's save. I'm going to go into another, and because I can't stick to one plan, I'm going to go into a different map real quick. Because they just came out with some new stuff, which I can add to the Shenanigans map, which I'm very excited about. So I take it back. I am working on Shenanigans a little bit today. Inkarnate just released a bunch of desert stuff. So I'm going to be playing around with it. I'm very excited. Let's let the map load. Okay. So this is the map so far of Thuria. I've got the places named. I've got a couple of cool things going on here. But there's a new series of things for the watercolor. They just put out a bunch of desert content. So I get to play around with the idea of some desert content. Let's take a look. And I believe it's also for the watercolor and fantasy battle maps, I believe. They put out a bunch of stuff. Yes, they did. Ooh, hieroglyph walls. Statues. Oh, these are cool. I mean, it's a lot of Egyptian-inspired stuff, which, you know, D&D does pull a bit, but oh, this is very cool. Oh, these are neat. I do like the idea of being able to build in a a sphinx, or oh, these are very cool. Okay, cool. Pyramids and shit. Ziggurats, thank you. Exciting. And then they added some stuff for desert towns, which is very neat. It's not quite what I need for my work today, but that is very nifty. So you can take a look here and see the kinds of places that are going to be available to the players in Shenanigans. I want to talk to my players, and I forgot about what they wanted to do this week. Barring any scheduling issues, they're going to have full reign to do what they need to. So we'll see how they deal with the some of the reveals that happened and Verlaine's current state. They're not doing great. But I'm going to go back to what we were doing before. So, well, yeah, they want to hug Verlaine. I get it. But the idea being, well, tell me what they want to do. I got to know what they want. So, we're going to go back to the brick that I was using before. Find all the textures. I mix and match. I do... oh, God, Kyle. Ow. That hurts. I don't want to talk about that. That hurts me. Ooh, though I love this. Let's goof off a little bit in here. Pearl District might enjoy. Ooh, I kind of love that. Let's take the softness off and play around a bit with that. I kind of adore it. But maybe just in certain spots. Ooh, like in the marketplace. Let's do that. Yeah, let's play around with that a little bit. I really do like that. There's some other ones too. Ooh, okay, here's the high contrast one. It's a little too dark. I like the lighter one. Yeah, I like that. But we're gonna make that smaller. We're gonna go low. No, I don't want that. I want the actual size of the tile to be smaller. There we go. I don't mind it being bigger. I just need it to. There we go. And then we're gonna do. Thank you, Kyle. I am a big fan of Inkarnate. We don't have a sponsorship with Inkarnate, but boy, howdy, am I really impressed with it. And I do know that there are plenty of other kick-ass programs that you can use for this kind of thing. For example, Dungeon Fog, which is another sort of similar program, is a big partner with World Anvil. So they are super kick-ass, and they have some really, really cool features too. So and they've got some gorgeous artwork from what I've been able to find. Highly recommended. This just happened to be the tool I had access to, and you just use the tools you got. They're a partner with World Anvil, but we're not explicitly sponsored by Dungeon Fog. They're just pretty cool people. That's all. I love that this music has like forest sounds, the sounds of nature. Oh, Kyle, I didn't tell you. In my game this week, it was pretty amazing. I had my afterlife game. So I run a game with a bunch of folks that they play characters who have passed on into the celestial realms. And they went to the land of beasts. And when they went to the land of beasts, they ended up hanging out with at Cliff's Edge, which I took from my Lamina Island plans. And Cliff's Edge is a Farosh, it's a Farosh, Aarakocra, and Quatoa settlement. They are all symbiotically protecting each other's young and communities, and they all live together. And so they went there, and when they got off the boat, there were a bunch of merchants trying to sell their wares to anybody who got off the boat. And when they got off the boat, there was a white Farosh with a cigarette girl, like, hot dog stand tray, and he was trying to sell tubed meats to them. And Pip was very interested in making sure that adventurers were well fed before they went out into the wilds of the Beast Village, or of the Beastland. They bought a lot of tube-shaped meat from Pip. It was very good. He made a lot of money that day. That's what I said. I literally said it was the most efficient food. Yeah, they did not go to the land of breasts, Mitch. All right, there we go. Oh, that's pretty. Also, for some of you, I've also got my, if you go to the World of Vale now, let's see, you can find more of our content. But if you go to the World Anvil, you have access to some stuff. I'm going to be making some of this stuff subscriber only, but right now the viewers can see things. But right now you can check out the World of Vale on World Anvil, and I have things organized by campaigns they're from. That's where they're color coded. And you can go into the menu over here and hide and only show certain campaigns. Like, I want to see where they went during Shenanigans Season 1, or I want to see Shenanigans Season 3. Might Club is also on here because of course it is. Half the items on this map are from Might Club anyway. So yeah. And then I'll have a bunch of stuff from Countless Heroes as well. I'll have to talk to our former DM and ask him where some stuff is. But yeah, so you got Cinderhaven and Lamina Island. But yeah, we're going to be going through a bunch of places over here in Might Club. Not so much in Shenanigans Season 3. But Shenanigans Season 3 also will have the map of Cronus, which is very fun. I'm still working on how to format it correctly. That was something I was going to do today, but that's okay. But you can see the base. This is the totally official map. And then the historic map is overlaid on top, so you can change what you're looking at. And then I'm going to have the modern map, too. This will be the historic map. I'll have a bunch of stuff on here that will be older, ancient stuff. And I will be changing the color scheme of this map and changing some of the formatting to make it look like an old parchment map. I'm very excited about it. Anyway, so that's the World of Vale right now. I'm just working on it. It's getting there. My club is, it'll be there. We'll talk about whether we want to. We play enough without needing to necessarily use the World Anvil. Oh, I miss Curie. She's made me happy. Curie was my Tabaxi rogue. She was wonderful. Our Spelljammer campaign. I love the character. She was a widow, and her husband was a big tiefling dude. And I felt so bad. But this is one of my first posts for it and said, "Happy anniversary, my fire." Oh, it hurt me. Anyway. She was beautiful. And she was a courtier background. God, I want to bring her into my club now. Anyway, she's wonderful. She spoke very much like this and was very much a problem. Anyway, so back to the map as I was working on it. I hope you guys are doing okay. Let me know how your day's been. I like you all, so I like hearing things about your day as I'm working, because I know this is just sort of very passive work. Gonna go contrast. There we go. A little more contrast. That's better. Brighter. Okay. And now we're gonna go with the dents. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I know I was a little slow today too. My days have been pretty late, to be honest. So I definitely know the feeling. Draw styles. Okay, let's go with this actually. These are kind of simpler. But let's take a look at what we have access to here. These are noble, but we're going to make them just smaller buildings. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 47. Let's go 45. Track is this? I love this track. Lotus meditation. I love that. No, that's fine. Yeah, I love that. Meal prep is fun, Mouse. How's it going? So anyway, this is the Dawn District. Dawn District started out as a tent city where refugees were collecting, but I'm having it be slightly more built out. There's a few, like, areas over here that are a little less built. This is a high density population area. Lower rent housing, things like that. Oh, calm down. Moonlight Sonata. Good. Excuse me. Excuse me, goodness. More wood, a little more contrast, lower the opacity on them by just a hair. But we're gonna darken them just a little, lower the contrast. Let's see if we lower the contrast, up the brightness. Okay. Sorry, my mouth noises are very loud today in the microphone. I apologize. Lower the saturation just a bit, lower the brightness just a little, and lower the contrast just a little, just a little. Everything's just a nudge. Thank you so much, Lane. I'm really proud of it. I don't know quite what I'm doing here with the tents. It's not a tent city anymore, so I don't... It used to be, but maybe there's still some sort of semi-permanent housing in here. Just gotta kind of decide what it looks like and... Let's see if we can do shack. Shacks. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's do some... Ooh, alright. Let's do some shack housing then. Shacks and housings and shacks. We'll do some more... go a little smaller and a little less contrast. Okay, so, and then I also need dock. Frozen docks, that's cool. Bridge. It's bridge. Yeah, the wooden bridges. Ooh, rope bridge. Cool. I love that. Desert's giving me some cool shit now. Look at that shit. Look at that rope bridge. Oh, that's cool. Longer rope bridge. Ooh, I sort of love that though. Yay, rope bridge. Okay, so what do we do here? We're gonna go change some of this up. turn up the music a little bit. Sorry if it's a little loud. This is from Final Rights. get bored easily. So that helps. Nope. There we go. Well, that's fun. I do appreciate the fact that World Anvil does remind me, you've made a lot of changes. You should consider saving. So, there. We'll take a moment to save. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, bum, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da. Oh, I have a bunch for you too, Lane. Don't worry. I have a bunch of shadow spells that I found. Yeah, I'll share them with you at some point. I have to deal with the one problem with homebrew spells is that you have to put them into D&D Beyond. It's the one problem. Well, it's a problem. So it's either the players are going to have to put them in, which is a pain, and I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Or I need someone who's pretty decent at doing it to help me. Mitch, maybe. I won't ask that of you. It's fine. Maybe we change that to a wooden bridge instead of a stone bridge. Maybe that makes more sense. What if we found a wooden bridge? No, we need to do a wooden bridge. There we go. let's see. Is there anything that's maybe that? That's a little better, actually. It's a little less. Cancel. We're gonna add a little bit of saturation. We're gonna change the hue just a little. And undo the saturation by a lot. Okay. Nah, I don't want that. Yes, a tiny hut. This is Holly's clinic. It's gonna be this little spot with greenery and such. Yes, Holly's clinic. Thank you, Kyle. You know who Holly is. God damn it. I feel like I'm in Downton Abbey right now. God damn it. It's the problem, Lane. You look away and Kyle rushes in. It's just how we greet you, Kyle. God damn it, Kyle. Yeah, that sounds about right. I like the more relaxed vibe of doing this on Mondays. I don't gotta be anywhere. Not that I don't like where I gotta be, just it's nice to not feel like I have to wrap this up quickly without actually finishing what I was working on. There we go. Alright, and there's Holly's clinic. Yeah, it is a little like that, isn't it? Good night, John Boy. I don't know what you're going for. Oh, the Good Night Neverland. Oh, Kyle, by the way, I stumbled upon my my World Anvil profile for Curie. I miss her. Just a bit. I miss Dietrich too. Yeah, she didn't even get to do that many poisons. That's the real tragedy of it all. She didn't get to poison anybody. She thought about it, but she didn't get to. One day, Kyle. You don't think it's gonna be Tolis? You don't think Eleanor and Greg have a chance? I don't know why, but just the two of their names together makes me happy. Their ship name is Greganor. Ella Greg? I don't know. I know. Oh, man. You get sour enough, Mouse, you get to poison. Yeah, we'll go with wooden walls, that's fine. How about this, Kyle? If both of our characters die in Tolis, let's manufacture something for our second characters. Sound good? But that's not unspoken attraction. That's uncomfortable. If that can't be the way we go with it. Oh my god. Ray just died with that. God damn it. I still want to play at some point an ASMR and a Tiefling twins who both worship the same god and are like petty about who loves them more. Like the ASMR is a warlock of the deity and the Tiefling is a cleric of the deity, and they're like, my brain had them like Tahani and her sister in The Good Place. Now, of course, there's no one is a favorite. But what did you hear something? What did you hear? They just have a good, like a mix between Tahani and her sister and Vex and Vax when they were having their heel off, where it was like, who's the better? They just have this really petty, loving but petty relationship about who's the favorite. The problem is I can't do an ASMR warlock again because that's what Eleanor is. So I can't. But it would be funny to do an ASMR and a tiefling twins. Both beget of the same deity. Not like literally inherited. So the idea of one of them is a, well, it could be one of them is a, well, this is kind of where Eleanor came from, was this idea of a warlock, of a celestial. That was the idea, was that it was a warlock of a celestial and then a cleric. But, well, we can talk about it. That could also be for some other campaign thing. It'd be fun. Yeah, that's what Eleanor is. She's a celestial warlock. A recovering asshole is what I call her. She doesn't always do her best, but she tries. She's trying. When a certain satyr walks back into her life, who knows where that'll go? I mean, I know where that'll go, but it'll be fun getting there. Still full of shit? Where are you going with that? Well, I can't wait for the discussion of what sort of pacts or what sort of vows she's made. There you go. I may or may not have just ordered a set of toric contacts so that I had astigmatism-friendly colored contacts so I could actually read the screen. I bought a bunch of color contacts the other week, and they're awesome, but the colors didn't come in astigmatism-friendly. They didn't have the measurements I needed, so I should be getting them soon. But I'm excited to actually have a pair that I can read the screen with, because if I can read the screen, then that means I can play in the contacts, which I'm excited about. And then I also have a wig coming. Because, Kyle, I don't know if you remembered how much hair Eleanor has in the pictures that I have accumulated of her. She has too much hair. It's all curly. It's crazy, and I'm very excited about it. Gravel? Yeah, very much. That's a very good way to put it. That is exactly what I'm going for, Kyle. A dirty Meredith. There we go. Okay. No, she's Cockney, actually, Kyle. I'm really excited about her talking to Beryl, she may or may not be someone who calls someone sunshine. It's not bitter. It's not. But I'm really excited about it. Oh, it's real bad. It's real bad. Her magic item is a tankard of sobriety. Because she's recovering from a lot of vices. And I'm excited about it. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I'm so excited to make Tessa very uncomfortable. Softness to be 0. There we go. So the Dawn District's also going to be this sort of dirt. Professor Sprout. What? I'm very confused. Sorry, I got stuck in Eleanor. Anyway. Whoa, that was a tone shift. Boom, ba da dum, ba da dum, boo ba doo dum. Boom, 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 boo da doo dum. Boom, 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 boo doo dum. Ba da dum, ba da dum, ba da doo dum. Boom, ba da dum, ba da dum, ba da doo dum. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I'll take a look.
everybody. We're gonna save this up. I'm gonna be very proud of the fact that I got this meticulously designed map. God, this is taking forever. I'm gonna always have things set in Cinderhaven. God.
So what we'll do is this will eventually show up on World Anvil, and I'll be putting a bunch of shit in it. I'm going to be doing a big project of trying to make the World of Vale an actual functional thing. I've got a lot of final graph, yes. I'm actually really pleased with how this came out, though. This texture here, this like dirt to grass thing here. Sort of dirt to grass, kind of neat. Oh, thank you, Axolotl. I love it. I love your username. Thank you. This is in Inkarnate, so this will be on World Anvil. You can find this. You can find us at World Anvil Vale. There we go. So you can find us there. This is a large fantasy world that we are developing for multiple games here on the network. You'll be able to find some maps that I've been working on. Cinderhaven right here is the one that I'm upgrading right now with the inkarnate version. And then the World of Vale itself is here. But I'm going to figure out how to get the campaigns and all of this to be in here in something that is some semblance of capable of being followed along. But yeah, we're going to do that. And very much look forward to sharing that with you guys in the future. So this is our new night. Mondays is Mapmaking Monday, which is just me working in Inkarnate on various projects for our Patreon and for our campaigns. You can find me on Twitter at darling_gypsum, which you can find here. And yeah, and then you can also check me out on Start Playing, startplaying.games. They just upgraded their website. It's super kick-ass. You can check out their site. It is a user, a search, rather, let me start that again. It is a place where people can sign up for custom GMing. Game masters, and this is where you can recruit people. But yeah, I'm available there for one shots mostly. I have a couple campaigns, but one shots I'm definitely down for making time for. I run Dungeons and Dragons. I can do Powered by the Apocalypse games, Honey Heist, Fiasco, and indie RPGs. I'm more than willing to learn one-page RPGs and things like that. Happy to do it. But yeah, check me out over there, and I will. I'll be around. Once again, you can find us at patreon.com/nerdsmith if you like the show today, or if you want to just support us in general. We have tomorrow night is Goonies, Shenanigoons. Oh, it doesn't work. Shenanigoons, the Book of Fables, which is our D&D live stream. I'm the DM, and we have a number of our kick-ass players here in chat. And it's a kind of, sort of fairy tale story. Very excited because we had a big plot development a couple weeks ago, and we're going to start right where we left off last time. You can find us at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern here on Twitch, same channel. We are Nerdsmith. And I'm here every Monday at 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, till, whenever. Hour, 2 hours. I stream here just to work on my maps and stuff. Once again, we are sponsored by some really amazing kick-ass people. You can check out World Anvil. World Anvil is an amazing campaign management and world building software for your campaigns. If you run D&D or any other RPGs, you can create timelines for your characters and campaigns. You can create articles that talk about the worlds. We have a gods section for the gods of Vale that I'm very proud of. We have a chart for how to find your gods based on their two domains where they intersect, and you can find some information about the gods here. And I'm very pleased with it, and you should definitely check it out. And we are running and updating stuff all the time on it. We are also sponsored by the incredible Die Hard Dice. Die Hard Dice makes beautiful, beautiful metal and polymer dice sets. This is the copper Battle Worn Gold, actually. They're absolutely beautiful, and they'll make your table very sad because they're really heavy and substantial. They also sell dice accessories, like this really kick-ass dice tray. You should check them out. You can use the code nerdsmith-APR for 10% off your purchase this month. And this month we're promoting the Spellbinder Gaia set, which is super duper pretty. You should definitely check them out. The link's in chat. And finally, we are sponsored by Grinding Coffee, here specifically at Discover RPG. Grinding Coffee is a Black LGBTQ owned business. They have really decent coffee, and you can get one-time or subscription-based, whole bean ground or K-cup style. Lots of really cool merch as well from them. They are just an amazing business, and I really respect the hell out of them. You should definitely check them out if you want to support a small business and sustainable coffee growing. That's all I've got for you today. I'm gonna ease on down the road and take a break. Go have some sleep because I haven't been getting much sleep lately. Hope you all are doing all right. I am very excited with the new time slot. I think it's going to be nice, and I'm very much looking forward to sharing this. Once again, though, if you go to Patreon, you can find the map that we just put out for the World of Vale. You can find it in high def. It is a 4K copy from Inkarnate, and you'll also get the link to our World Anvil, so you can get the link to check out what's going to be the live map here on World Anvil, but also the detailed map here on World Anvil, and you can also get access to the Inkarnate map, which will be live updated as I make changes. So there will be new items here, new places, and you can find all the new stuff on the Inkarnate link. But check us out at patreon.com/nerdsmith, and you can find it there. That's for all of our patrons. Thank you so much for supporting us, everybody who does. And that is all I have for you today. Please have a good night. Sleep well. Take care of yourself. Get some water. Go walk around a little bit if you need to. Get your vaccine if you haven't yet. Go sign up. Go do that. Take care of yourselves. Make good choices. And please, above all, do me a favor and be good to each other. All right? See you all next week here on Discover RPG, and tomorrow night for Shenanigans. Good night, my darling friends. Bye-bye.